Hello students, Jai Swaminarayan. Thought of the day. You will never fail until you stop trying. Means you are not going to be fail if you continuously, if you are trying to do something, if you are trying to achieve something, you will never fail because you are working hard for it, right? So you will never fail if you are trying, right? So what you need to do, you need to try. Got it? Today we are going to learn social chapter number 3, that is Indian Constitution. Now in previous session we have already done half chapter, right? So only few things are remaining. In previous session we have learned about constitution, how the constitution formed, and also we have learned about features of our Indian constitution, that is democratic rule, that is secularism and republic. Okay, so now in today's session we are going to learn about levels of government. Okay, we are going to learn about federal government, and we are going to learn about fundamental rights we citizens are having. Okay, so we are going to learn 3 topics in this session, and after that the chapter is completed. Okay, so first I'll start with 3 levels of government. How many levels of government are there? 3 levels. Okay, how many? 3 levels. First is at local level. Second is state level. And third is national level. Okay, so these 3 are the main levels of government. Okay, so government works at different level. Now, first level, local level. Now, local level means the government works under villages, cities and town. That comes in what? Local level of government, right? Now, for example, Vapi. So, Vapi, right, it comes in Taluka, right, Valsad district, right? So that government will be local government. In our area there will be local government. Okay, now state government, state level. State level means the work, they means the government that works under state. States like Gujarat, Maharashtra, then Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and many more. Okay, so that is what state. Now our Valsad comes in what? Gujarat state. Okay, so that will be state level. Okay, if the government is governing Gujarat, then that is what? State level. And here particular district, town or city, then that is what? Local level. Now national level. National level means when the government is governing whole nation, whole country, like for example India, then that is what? National level. Okay, so these are the 3 levels of under which the government works. Okay. Now we will learn about state government in detail. Okay, and in this we will get the answer of organs of our government. Okay, now state government, governor is the head. In state government, who is the head of the department? That is governor. Okay, now under that there is legislature body, executive body and judiciary. Now legislature body, it means the body that frames laws, right? We are having different laws, rules and regulations. Legislature body used to frame laws. Frame laws means to make laws banana. Okay, so legislature used to frame laws, while executive body used to execute it. now used to see that whether it is working it properly or not, whether it can be implemented or not. It, in short, they used to implement it, they used to execute it. Okay, executive body. And then there will be judiciary. If any of the laws are not followed by a citizen, then there is judiciary. Judiciary, they used to impart justice. Okay, they used to give justice to the citizen, to the people. Okay, through what they used to give justice? Through high court and district court and even other subordinate courts like Lok Adalat for free and speedy justice. Okay, so judiciary gives or impart justice. So these three are the organs of government. That is legislative body that frames laws. Then executive body, they used to execute the laws properly. And judiciary, they used to give the justice. They used to impart the justice. Now who works under executive body? Chief Minister and other council of ministers used to work. They used to see whether the laws can be implemented properly or not. Okay. Now, under legislative body there are two parts. That is legislative assembly and legislative council. Now, legislative assembly, it means lower house. It means what? Lower house. Now, legislative council means upper house. Okay, so legislative assembly, in legislative body, legislative assembly is there and legislative council is there. Now in Gujarat and in most of the states of India, normally we have lower house, that is legislative assembly, and our Gujarat's legislative assembly is in Gandhinagar. Okay, so these are the in legislative assembly and legislative council. Number of people used to work to frame the laws. Okay, and after that they used to execute it, and after that there is a role of judiciary. So these three are the main organs of the government, that is legislature body, executive body and judiciary. Simple. So this is what? This is the organs of our government. Okay. Now this we have learned about state government. Now we will learn about central government. Central means nation, whole nation, right? This was about only state government, state who works under state. Now we will talk about national government, that is central government. Okay, central government. Now central government act in a different way. Okay, now we have learned about state government, that in state government the main head is governor. Right? Now in central government the main head is president. Who is the main head in central government? President. Now under that there are organs of government, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. As I already told you, legislature used to frame laws, okay, bills, okay, executive body implement it, execute it, and judiciary gives the justice. Now here in legislature there is parliament. Our Indian parliament is in Delhi. Okay, so there is parliament. In that there is two houses, that is Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha is the lower house. Rajya Sabha is the upper house. Lok Sabha works for 5 years and Rajya Sabha is a permanent body. Now here lower house, we used to, in the lower house in Lok Sabha, we used to select the members, right, by voting, right? So there is a difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha works for, means lower house works for 5 years, while Rajya Sabha is a permanent body. Okay, now in executive there is prime minister. Okay, and under them there is other councils of ministers, different minister, health department, education department, road safety department, this in executive there was chief minister, in state government, while in central government prime minister. Okay, now in judiciary, in state government we have seen that in judiciary there was high court and district court, while in central government in judiciary there will be supreme court, above all supreme court. Okay, so this is the difference between state government and central government. Okay, now no bill, no law can be implemented without the signature of the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Okay, without the sign of government or governor or a president. If it is a state related issue, we need a signature of governor. If it is a central issue, we need the signature of president. So without Lok Sabha, without Rajya Sabha, no bills can pass. Now you might be thinking, what kind of bills you are talking? We talk about some bills, some laws, some act that our government has passed. Okay, now first one is Jammu and Kashmir reorganization. This bill was passed by Amit Shah, as he is the Minister of Home Affairs, right? So according to him, okay, we need to reorganize the Jammu and Kashmir. Right now Jammu and Kashmir is state, is coming in one state of India, right? So according to him that we need to organize it in the union territory, means that will work under union government, right? So that was one bill passed by Amit Shah, Minister of Home Affairs. Okay, Amit Shah is the Minister of Home Affairs. Now another bill passed was the motor vehicle bill. It is, means this bill was passed with the help of Nitin Gadkari. He is the Minister of Roads and Transportation, right? So he introduced the motor vehicle bill. In that there is the proper safety of road. Okay, that is why they are taking that, we can see now they are taking PUC from us, right? PUC for what? For seeing that whether the vehicle is running smoothly or not, whether we have done the service properly at time or not. So this bill is to check whether the vehicle is proper or not for the road safety. Okay, now another bill was CAA, that is Citizenship Amendment Act. Okay, it was also known as CAB, Citizenship Amendment Bill. Now, when it is called Act, जब भी कोई भी बिल साइन नहीं होता है तब तक वो एक्ट होता है. When after the signature it becomes bill. Okay, so Citizenship Amendment Act, in that there are many countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan. Okay, so many Muslims, okay, Hindu, Muslim, whatever Christians living in India, they need to give the identity that they are the citizens of India for the protection, that they are not any refugees coming from other countries, they are the citizen of India. So that is good. Okay, so that was CAA bill. So some kind of such bills our government are like framing it, okay, and then executing it and then seeing whether we can implement it or not. Okay, so that is why that is called laws, rules, regulations, so which is not possible without Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So these are the two main bodies that comes under legislative body, that is Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha is the lower house, Rajya Sabha is the upper house. Okay, now we will learn about federal government. Okay, now federal state. India is a federal state. Now what do you mean by federal state? You know, now federal state, it means it works under two-level government. Which level? Two-level. State level and are having different meetings, right? For this purpose. For what purpose? For discussing for the upliftment of the society. Okay, so India is a federal state. Federal state means which runs under two level government. One is state level and one is central level. Both I have explained you with the help of chart. Okay, so India is a federal state. Now, as a citizen, we perform many duties. Yes or no? We perform many duties. We used to vote. Means after the age of 18 we used to vote. That is a duty that we are following it. Okay, we used to follow all the rules and regulation. That is our duty and we are doing that. Okay, we pay tax, right, in the form of revenue. We pay tax to the government and then they developed our roads, hospitals, schools, whatever, right, playground, whatever. So we are following certain duties, fundamental duties. In the same way, we have some fundamental rights from government. We have rights too. It's not like we have to just do or follow our duties. We have certain rights that you must know about it. Okay. Now, first right of equality means there should be equality in all the laws which they are framing. Okay, and that whatever laws they are framing, it should not hurt or harm any religion. Okay, so there should be equality, there should be freedom of religion. Of course, India is a diverse country, so there is a freedom of religion in India. There are many religion, many we can say culture we are following. So freedom of religion should be there in our constitution. That is our every individual's rights. Okay, each and every individual have this following rights. Okay, now peaceful assembly. We need our peaceful surrounding, peaceful nation. Okay, that is also our right. Yes or no? Yes. Now freedom of speech and expression. We must be free to whatever we feel. Whatever we feel, we can express easily with the help of speech. Okay, so there should be freedom in speech also and expression also. And yes, it is there. Freedom of speech and expressions are there. Okay, now civil rights. Now we have the freedom of some civil rights. Now civil rights in that this only comes the freedom of religion. In civil rights, this all only comes, that is freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Okay, so this all comes in all the kind of freedom that comes in what? Civil rights. These are the rights of our citizen. As a citizen, we have all this right. Freedom of press, right? So this all are the fundamental rights that every individual is having. Okay, so in this way we have completed the third chapter of social, that is Indian Constitution. In next session we will start next chapter. Till that, keep learning, stay home, stay safe, bye bye.